Hello, and welcome to another edition of Grammy's Protein Kitchen. I've been on a health journey since 2024 and have been able to lose about 70 pounds with the help of a GLP-1 medication. All right, hello, and welcome back to my kitchen this evening. And it's time for bed, but I'm going to keep working here. We're going to a picnic tomorrow at my cousin's house, and I said I'd bring a salad. And so I was looking through different recipes, and in my email from Joy to the Food, I got this recipe for street corn chicken salad, which is high protein. It uses Greek yogurt and mayonnaise, but it's more Greek yogurt than mayonnaise, so that gives it more protein. First thing I need to do is I need to make the chicken. It says to use 2 pounds of chicken thighs. I'm not a fan of chicken thighs. So I took some chicken breasts out of my freezer and I cut them up about the size of chicken thighs. I have them on the pan here. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. I'm supposed to mix 3 tablespoons of olive oil, which I have in this bowl here, with 2 teaspoons of sweet paprika, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon and a quarter of salt, and a tablespoon of either coconut sugar or brown sugar. And I have brown sugar. So I'm just going to scrape her out here. I'm going to add this to my oil. And then I'm going to mix the oil, and then it gets rubbed onto the chicken. And then the chicken goes in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I have a little cat fight going on over here in the kitchen. Psst. Tolly. Hey. Come on. I don't know if you can see her there on the screen. I moved her. She's growling at her brother, who's now walking over to her again. Well, she ran away. And he's looking to see whether he should follow her or not. And the other one wants to know what's going on. All right, so I've got this mixed together. And I am going to put it on my chicken that's on the tray. And I don't know if doing it with my hands would be better, but I'm doing it with the spoon at this point. I have it on a parchment paper lined cookie sheet. And I was going to I considered putting the chicken in the crock pot this morning before I left for work. But I thought about how the seasonings were on here, and I thought that's going to be more flavorful if I stick it in the oven with the seasonings on it. So that's why I'm doing it now. I considered, well, we ran out this evening. We went bowling and got something to eat. And I don't know, I think we've had a lot of storms lately. Thunderstorms and stuff, and the weather's just really unsettled. And I've had such a headache. I think it's from all the changes in the barometric pressure, because my sinuses have been not happy. All right, there's the whole bowl's worth on there. But yeah, when we got home, I decided I needed to sit down and rest a little bit. So that's why I'm getting a late start at this. This is later than I wanted it to be, but I want the salad should be served cold. So I'm doing it now. We've got about an hour and a half drive tomorrow morning. So I wanted to make sure it was cold tonight, put it in the refrigerator tonight so that it would be ready to go tomorrow and stay fine in a cooler for that time. Okay, good morning. Last night I made the corn salad, the street corn chicken salad, and I went to turn the video off when I finished, and it was turned off. So I had to watch to see what all was made. And it turned off at the point I stuck the chicken in the oven. So I made the rest of it without you seeing me. So I thought I'll grab it out of the refrigerator. And here's my salad. And I'd go over with you what I did. So after I got the chicken into the oven, I had another tray that I put some corn on it. I sprayed it with my oil spray, and then I put salt and pepper on it and put that in the oven for 15 minutes. So the chicken was in for 20. After it was in for 5 minutes, then the corn went in. But meanwhile, then I took a quarter of a red onion and diced that smally. The smallies. I diced that up with, and it was small dices. I put a half a cup of Greek yogurt into the bowl, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and then I added some salt and pepper, cotija cheese. I think that's how you'd say it. It's a Mexican style grated cheese, Cotija. So I put a half a cup of that in the bowl, 1 jalapeno pepper. I deseeded and diced that. The juice of 1 lime, and a handful of cilantro finely chopped. And then I mixed that all together. And then when the chicken came out, well, the chicken and corn both came out of the oven at the same time, I took the temperature of the chicken and it was definitely cooked. So then I diced up the chicken and put that in my bowl and the corn and stirred it up. And I gave it a taste test, and it was warm when I tasted it last night. So, and it was good. But it says it's about serving it cold, and you can serve it with tortilla chips. You can make a quesadilla with it. You could put it in a wrap or just eat it by itself. So let's see how it was. I do like it. It's very good. So I have it chilled. You can put it back in the refrigerator for now because we're not leaving quite yet. And this is good. It should go over well. Like I said, I'm not sure what happened to my video. I had another video earlier this week do this too. So that one was a main dish. And we're just going to eat the same thing this coming week, and I'll record the whole thing. So well, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with my video. I also see I have a mic that's not on, so I'm not sure. I have to charge it. But they had it's a pretty big amount of salad there, and it says that it makes 6 servings. So each serving would have 449 calories, 41 grams of protein, and 3 grams of fiber. So even if you eat just a half of a serving, you're still getting 20 grams of protein in. So I'm looking forward to eating this later today. And thank you again for visiting me in my kitchen. Be sure to like the video. That helps YouTube push it out to more people. And be sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you won't miss the next video. Thank you.